I'm going to be teaching you guys about slicing in Python. So we're going to create a list called a list, and within the list we're going to have a few numbers and strings in it. So we're going to create a string called hello, followed by a float, and another integer. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're going to be working with. So when I print a list out, you're gonna, as you know, I'm gonna get every single variable within the list. Now, say I just wanted wanted hello and the float, right? So what I could do is I could slice it, and I do that by um, first putting the name of the list followed by an open and close bracket, and within the bracket I'm gonna place a colon marker. And to the left of the colon marker, I'm gonna put the index that I'm gonna be starting at. So hello falls under the one index, index 1, and I want 3.1213. That falls under the second index. But you're gonna see when I hit enter, there's gonna be a problem with this. You notice that I only got hello, and that's because the second number here is exclusive, meaning that it technically is not going to be included in the list. So if I wanted to get the float variable like I wanted originally, I would have to do 1, 2, 3. You see? Okay, so let me give you guys another example. So say I want the whole list, right? If I want the whole list, I could actually leave this variable right here just empty. It's a shortcut, right? And then put -1 originally. Well, let me show you what happens when I get -1 if you're not too sure about that. So if I just put -1, I'm gonna get the whole. I'm gonna get the last element in the list. But if I were to do a list, just that, and then -1, you're gonna see that it's not gonna include the -1 in, right? It just goes 1 at index 0, hello at index 1, and then our float number at index 2, excluding the last number in the list. So to change that, what you should do is, well, if you're starting from the beginning of the list, then what you could actually do is you could just leave it like that. So like, well, example, say I wanted hello to the end, I could just leave it as so like this. Okay, I'm excluding this last variable here, and you're gonna see that I get everything. Okay, but another way to get the last variable, you could just do a list 1, and then here you're gonna put len, and then you're gonna put a list in there. So len's gonna return the length of the list, and then see I get everything I want. Hello to the very end. Now if I were to do the same thing right here, but instead do -1, what I do here? I did it here. Now I get it in the because of that. Okay. See, I'm not getting the last variable. Now say I wanted back to our list, right? Say I wanted hello and the 1, but I didn't want any of this right here. What I could do is I could do a list followed by a colon, but I'm not gonna put any variables before the colon, okay? Only after I'm gonna put the index above hello, because again it's not exclusive. I mean it's not inclusive. So I'm putting index 2 here, but I will not get the variable at index 2. I'll get the variable before index 2. You see? So I was just showing you a shortcut here. So if you want to go start from if you want anything from maybe the end to the beginning, you could just leave this variable open, and it will print whatever variable you want to start at to the very beginning. And likewise the other way, say you put a variable here, right? Put a variable within this side of the colon, the left side of the colon, and you want to go to the very end, where you could just leave this variable empty, just don't put anything in it, and then you can get the very end of it. Okay, now let's do an example where we just want the middle. Did I do that yet? No, I haven't done that yet. So I want hello in the float. So the way I would do that is I do print. This would be the last example here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave in the comment section and or shoot me an email.